Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. Where last time, we took out Vigoro in the skies, and the blue Giga destroyed the Valoran Armada. But unfortunately, that still leaves, one slight problem, which is, a rampaging blue Giga we now need to fight to the death. So, okay, how about we test the power of our brand new flagship against a metaphor for a nuclear bomb? And you know what's even more fun, by the way? Our ship starts the fight pretty bloody battered because this fight occurs immediately after Vigoro. So, right, step one, we need to, stabilise the situation a bit. And, Vice, you fire on it during the crit turn, that's absolutely fine. Everyone else, we need to focus on, getting things back to how they should be. Wax goes on, lovely. We do have, one complete kit to restore the health of our ship. That would certainly be nice, though. Okay, just as a quick reminder, hang on, how much would it cost us to... Right. Kerala can get the ship back up to full health, but she would need, unfortunately, 7 spirits. So, you know what? That's absolutely fine. Let's just focus on getting set up on turn 1. Voids can just fire a sub-cannon, Wax, crew commander for Kerala right there, start focusing, etc, etc. So, we're just going to figure out what this thing could do while trying to stabilise our ship, given we're still wounded from the last fight. And for the time being at least, Blueheim seems pretty chill, all things considered. There we go, our ship is now in very, very good shape. Thank you very much, Kerala the Builder. Very glad we recruited you. So, okay. Unlike Vigoro, who attacks constantly, Blueheim is going to be, charging up towards special attacks. So, for the time being at least, not much is going on. We do have a moment's grace to stabilise, which is very welcome, I will say. Still, the problem is, as you may guess from what you just saw there, Blueheim, like any other flipping Yafutoma boat, is able to fly very, very high indeed. And just like the boats we've already seen, you can't really hit it when it's above the clouds. So, this thing is not just hard-hitting, it's also highly evasive. Still, what we do have coming up is a double-cocking Moonstone Cannon, and that's going to be what we want to go for. So, right, Kerala, you just proved your value. Urala, it's time for you to do the same because, yes, our other new recruit from Yafutoma, she can max out my spirit points and, 100% we're going to be wanting her to do that. Honestly, this turn, just flipping guard against the light attacks and get set up for the big stuff next time. Though, you know what? I think we can, just get a Serpent Torpedo onto the next creds. So, here we go. Oh, look at that. Urala, you absolute cocking star. I love it. So, here we go. Just a crossing pass for the time being. And, right, attack number 1, Phoenix Ray. So, fires some lovely sparks into the sky that then come raining down on us. So, okay, just check for damage here. How bad are we looking? And the answer is, okay, 5,000. I mean, not great, to be honest, and that was, while guarding with a defensively competent team member. So, if that was on a different turn, that could do a lot cocking more. Okay, just launch that torpedo at the end of the turn. Yes, it was just 1 attack. So, as long as, Blueheim doesn't pile too much damage in one go, never mind, it immediately starts piling more damage. So, I think the first attack was onto Visor's turn. This one could hurt a tiny bit more. Okay, closer to 6,000. So, we're taking some knocks, but we can heal it off. It's all going to be fine. And, oh, flippin' this is the point, I'd say, where we turn the cocking tables. So, let's just activate. You know what? I never knew you couldn't double Moonstone Cannon in the event it was available. That's very sad, but you know what? That's all absolutely fine because we have already got so much raining down on the crit turn, damn it. Though, that's going to be the best bet there, meaning, okay, hang on. Hang on. Enrique can't fire the main cannon, so, right, just make sure we get this right here. Get this the right way round. You fire, the main cannon there, which is good. You fire the sub-cannon here. that means, yes, you could probably just, actually, you know what, drop some healing. Drop some healing at the end there. That's going to be good. We need to, you know, stay healthy. And yes, Enrique, you're on Moonstone Cannon duty this turn. And if we're lucky, yes, doing all this damage on the crit turn will get us the good turn next time. So, here we go. Time to start laying down the fire on the big lads. Okay, 3,600. Not great, to be honest, is it? But it's better than nothing. And here we go. He's cracking out a new attack here. Blue Lightning. So, is that better or worse than his Phoenix Ray? The answer turns out to be, okay, not as bad. Blue Lightning is nowhere near as bad because we're not even guarding right now. Here we go. Sub-cannons, main cannons, torpedoes, and bloody hell. Oh, yeah. That'll flippin' do the job. And we are not cocking done yet, buddy. Because finally, we managed to, yes, get into a good position to hit him with the Moonstone Cannon. Beautiful. So, okay, this probably isn't an optimal turn because I think I'm no longer under the effect of Apple Wax. And probably Voice should have fired the Moonstone Cannon. But I'm not going to say no to 30,000 damage in a single round. That's not bad at all, damn it. And yeah, we even get a tiny bit of healing right at the end. So, our health is looking good. You know, in a straight slugging match, we're winning right now. Not least as we can heal, and he can't. But, okay, this obviously is going to be the ultimate attack. The thing we've heard about, the thing that defeated Valois. The cocking blue winds have arrived. So, we are literally being blown away. Don't worry about it, it's just for show. Only 4,000. Honestly, he probably got a really low damage roll there. That's pretty good. So, okay. It's blown us off course, and oh dear. I suspect, unfortunately, yes, because we couldn't counter the wind attack, yeah, he's now coming in with a more and more flipping power. I'm pretty sure my mistake there was, yes, not guarding on the final turn. Like, I think if you guard on the final turn, you can avoid being blown away enough that, yeah, you can follow it up with a pretty good counterattack. Instead, okay. For the time being, we're going to be, yeah, slightly knackered. So, guard, heal, Apple Wax, etc, etc. But sometimes, yeah, if you make a bad move, the boss is going to straight up punish you afterwards. And I'm pretty sure this is one of those moments. So, that's fine. On this occasion, we're going to take some light knocks, but we're going to heal him off at the end of the round. The point is, yeah, we can heal, he can't. So, ultimately, as long as, you know, he never actually kills us, in the end, we can probably just beat him with attrition. Though, I will say, this is definitely one of the tougher fights we've had so far. Still, with a handful of, yes, Apple Wax reapplied and some healing, we're still in pretty good shape. So, okay. What I'm going to say is, yeah, we can start loading some damage onto that crit turn, and we can start doing it the turn of flipping before. So, Voice, you just protect us right here. That's all absolutely A-okay. And then, yeah, we're just going to start laying down the secondary fire right now. Because my new cannon could do a ridiculous amount of long-range damage. Fina, you can fire the torpedo as well. Marvelous. And then, okay, you just guard here, Enrique. So now we're laying down fire into the following round. So really what we're doing now is setting up next time. Though if we're lucky, obviously, you know, we could do some light knocks right now. Though, blimey, that was more than I was expecting. Okay, that was probably a crit because that was just a sub-cannon on a regular turn. So okay, that was way more damage than I thought that was going to do. I thought, you know, we were talking 1,000 or something. But yeah, we're just going to be laying down the fire now. There's one miss because, yeah, Blue Jaime is highly evasive. Like, you are not going to be landing every shot against this thing. And I feel like this shot is not going to happen either. And no, definitely not. Like, you know, it literally got behind us to avoid the shot. But I will straight up take, like, you know, 6,000 damage for a random shot. That was really good, Ica. Well done. And yeah, he's wearing us down, but we're guarding with Vice and Enrique, which is really minimizing the damage. And here we flipping go. So, right, on this occasion, Vice, you are on Moonstone Cannon duty right there. Enrique, we need you to fire the regular McGibble. No, that's Ica, John. Yeah, just get Ica to lay the Apple Wax back on. That's probably... I'm out of Apple Wax, aren't I? Well, that's cocking embarrassing. Right, should have bought more of that. That's incredibly embarrassing, actually. Though, you know what, John? John. Apoax is just a fancy way of saying incrum. Just use incrum, it's fine. So, okay, we'll just get the incrum down. That's a-okay. Fina, you could probably just, yes, do some focusing right over there. And then main cannon goes here. So we got 3 shots coming in on the crit turn, which should boost our chance to hit quite significantly. So, yeah. Between 3 attacks on a crit turn, and then, yeah, Moonstone Cannon, fired by Visor, this should do a lot of damage. Probably not a kill, and you are doing damage to us too. So here we go, literally everything fires, and... oh yeah, 20 cocking thousand. I love it. So, right, that was a damn good thing right there. And yeah, at this point, the Delphinus can often do as much damage with regular attacks on crit turns as the Moonstone Cannon can. So, yeah, that's a damn nice thing too. So, okay, Phoenix Ray comes in, but I'm pretty sure you, buddy, are having a think about, yes, maybe coming in with another blue wins. But if we're lucky, the fight will be over before you get the chance to do it. Because here we flipping go, it's Moonstone Cannon time, and, oh yeah, oh flipping yeah. If we're lucky, this should do even more damage than last time. Though, as I say, I do not think this is going to be the kill. But it's going to be, blimey, it's going to be close. Okay. So you, sir, are on your last cocking legs. Like every time we fought a Giga previously, we've just been trying to basically fight it to a draw. But no, on this occasion, we're going for the kill. Now, you might be wondering why we don't just go for Kangen, given we have previously established going for the person who holds the Moon Crystal is definitely the more sensible option. And the game is never going to bring this up, so neither am I. And oh buddy, I think you're in trouble now. And here we go. Is this the 3rd or 4th of Moonstone Cannon Blasters fight? I don't know, I can't remember, but bloody hell, this thing's tanky. But it doesn't matter because, for the first time ever, we have killed a cocky Giga. Now, you might think this would raise a whole bunch of follow-up questions, such as, hey, have we just made a massive impact on, you know, the geopolitical balance of the world, given, technically, Nazra and Attaka do still have surviving Gigas, but, like, you know, now Yafutoma doesn't. And also, Yafutoma get to be really annoyed about this, because, you know, the Blue Winds were kind of important to them for defending their territory, and, don't worry, no one's gonna raise any of that, it's all going to be fine, okay? I promise. And there we flipping go, one more flipping shot of Blueheim falling to the ground. Maybe we're supposed to assume he's not dead. Maybe he's just unconscious, like everyone else is. Maybe Blueheim's fine. Meanwhile, back at Mount Kazai, yes indeed, Kangen is not delighted that his plan has completely and totally cocking failed, and naturally, he's planning to run away. Unfortunately, he's not gonna get the chance. Because here comes Prince Dago on his ridiculously awesome ship. Just the Yafutoma designs for ships and architecture are so bloody good. And naturally, just like Miraji, Kangen immediately surrenders. So, right, that's everything neatly wrapped up, I'd say. And here we flipping go, back in the throne room. Mikado is back on the throne. And Dago is back by his side and now wearing some nicer formal robes to kind of, you know, sort of compliment his dads and Mogies. I like his new robes, they're great. So brave adventurers, I thank you for saving Yafutoma. And there we go, a nice little bow from Enrique. But it was my country that caused all of this. I'm terribly sorry for all of the trouble caused by Valois. I don't know how I can make it up to you. And Prince Enrique, please raise your head. Dago's explained everything to me. You feel responsible because you are a Valoan prince, but this is not your fault. And thank you for understanding, but we have only won the battle. As we speak, the Armada is regrouping. Until Valois sets itself back down the path of righteousness, I will continue to fight them. And I see. Very well then, I will pray for your well-being. And perhaps the Margosphere will aid you in your fight. But yes, as Ica points out, didn't you say previously this was kind of important in appointing your successor to the throne? And, oh yeah. Oh flippin' yeah. Obviously, we don't need to worry about that anymore, because he's already got such an accomplished successor standing right next to him. which is, heartwarming in a way, but also kind of offensive to Mogi, given she's been there the whole time and apparently, she just wasn't successor material. And one final question, of course, which is, what happened to Kangen and Miraji? And they were exiled to Tenku Island. We figured that if they spent some time in exile, they'd realise what they'd done and become better people. Or kill each other. Either is good, so there we flipping go. They've been marooned over on Tenku Islands. And you know what? Another moon crystal is great, but arguably even more excitingly, yes, we've been seeing this entire time, Yafutoman ships get to, do all sorts of exciting, sexy stuff that we simply can't. Meaning Giga has decided to present us with some rather cool, exciting, sexy schematics, meaning in the very near future, we're going to be able to do the same, accessing an entirely new bit of sky we've never been able to get to before. And as we just pan over to the other side, there's one more thing too. Father, I have something to ask of you. Please let me go with these people. So alright, Mogi wants to come along for the ride too. And yes, we heard previously, she was very interested in learning about the West. So, if what they say is true, there are matters of great importance occurring in the West. You and Dago both said you'll stay here to protect our country. But I'm helping defend our country by helping these people on their quest. So Prince Enrique, I speak to you not as a fellow prince, but as a brother concerned for his sister's well-being. Please take care of her. And you have my word, I will defend her with my life. So, okay, Enrique and Mogi are now going to be travelling around together. So, we'll just keep an eye on those two, see where that goes. And as for Mogi, she is actually a crew member, specifically a delegate. Unfortunately, I'd say she's not actually that bloody good, because yes, we've got Pinta, who can protect my ship from enemy cannon fire for a full turn, or Mogi, who can protect the ship from magic for a full turn, but in general you get hit by a lot less magic than by cannon, so I just feel like Pinta is by far the better candidate, unfortunately. And also, do not forget to, yes, apply my new Captain Stripe, because with that, 50,000 cocking hit points. Lovely. And also very, very cocking important on our way out. I was about to say buy some cocking apple wax, but, right, the lad's not selling it, so, okay, remember to buy some when we get back to the West. Still, bare minimum, our time in Yafutoma is indeed complete, though there's one very important last thing we do, of course, need to acknowledge. Something that, it was very easy to overlook when it was said to us last episode. And that, of course, is where we're going next, because Valor, you may recall, did not follow us through the Dark Rift. They came via a different route, blasting open a way close by to Attaka. Meaning, sure, we could retrace our steps to the Dark Rift, but based on what Valor told us, it sounds like, yes, if we were to continue heading even further east, we'd probably end up back in Ixa'ness, which we previously thought as being very much to the west of the world, because, yes, indeed, the world of skies of Arcadia is a sphere. If you sail in one direction far enough, you get back round to the other. Delightfully, this appears to be, yes, the first time anyone's considered this, given Enrique mentions legends about the world being round, so screw it, let's go prove that the world is spherical. Okay, I say spherical, like, yes, the fact that the world does loop around does raise interesting questions, because you may notice, of course, yes, like, the map is very much rectangular, so if you go east, you get back round to the west, that's fine, but also, if you go north, you get back round to the south. But, like, given the map is so much longer than it is tall, that implies, Arcadia can't be a sphere. It needs to be, like, a long oblong shape or something. Like, I don't know what shape this planet's supposed to be. But, like, it definitely feels like something's a bit weird here. Still, like we were just saying, if we were to turn east and then go in this direction, naturally, we would end up over here. And then we just need to look for a break in the rocks that was made by Belisa. Because yes, these rocks are like special extra tough rocks you can't just go through until Valor has blown a hole in them. And we will get to that, just, not quite yet, because there's a few more bits and pieces, secrets, people, etc, we need to meet in the skies around Yafutoma. And I should say, by the way, as a Yafutoman ship passes above us, just mocking us, yes, right now, we can't go up higher than we used to. Like, we've been given the schematics that tell us how to do it, but yeah, the ship's not actually been upgraded yet, so for the time being, yes, we're still stuck at the same altitudes as before. Anyway, step 1, we're going north, though, okay, thanks to the fact we can't go higher, we need to, like, steer around a flipping Mount Kazai and, right, well, that answers my question. Blue Eye does not appear to have, just woken up and gone home to the mountain. He looks pretty bloody dead to me. Here we go, keep moseying to the north, and yeah, we'll stumble across a regular sky rift, so, that one we can just go straight through. Marvellous. So, right, we're entering a new tiny bit of sky here, and I'm on the lookout for a small island in these parts. Specifically, here we go, an island with a house on it. I really hope, by the way, I'm not about to embarrass myself, because, I may have come here a tiny bit early, because we've got ourselves a hermit right here, far north of Yafutoma, and, as you may guess from, the forge, the hammer, etc., this individual could potentially be very cocky and useful. However, he's not very easy to impress. In fact, how he responds to me is going to be a function of my current reputation, so, okay, these days, I'm advised the dashing, which I'm really hoping is enough to impress him. So, hello there, Ryukan, and even though I don't know you, I can sense courage welling deep inside, so right, that sounds like a good start. Maybe you're worthy of my attention. I am known as Ryukan. I was once a well-known swordsmith, now I am but a lonely hermit. What's this? I feel a great sense of courage from deep within your spirit. You are truly a brave soul. Maybe you're the person I've been waiting for all these years. So, alright, we've just picked up a brand new crew member and, arguably, Ryukan here is one of the most important crew members in the entire game because, yes, when he says, I will forge you a blade unlike any known in this world, he's not bloody kidding. It's not going to be just yet, there's a lot of work to do before we get there, but, oh yeah, the lad isn't kidding. And there we go, we've now got a brand new crew member. Ryukan is our artisan. Meaning at this point there is literally only one job left available, and, okay, if you've been paying attention, you might know what that job is, and have a good suspicion as to how we're about to fill it. And as for Ryukan as yes, a crew member, honestly he's a little bit underwhelming. His crew command just raises your ship's attack and defense for a short time. Basically, he can use Increm on your ship, so, honestly, yeah, it's not that interesting. But, okay, up to this point, all crew have done is help out the ship, but, there's more that crew can do for you, and, oh yeah, we're going to be getting to that very, very soon indeed. And here you can see about the world being round. We kind of, went north from Yafutoma. Where are we now? South of Yafutoma. And yeah, the Dark Rift kind of spirals in all sorts of different directions, so yeah, going north from Yafutoma and looping round, that's the only way to get to Ryukan's islands. And speaking of this island, okay, I swear there's one more really cool thing around here. Hang on, where are you, buddy? Here we go, due north of his island, Inverse Isle, one of the weirdest discoveries in the game to my mind. A strange island where trees and everything else are upside down. The current theory is this confusing phenomenon may be caused by a flux in the gravitational pull caused by the presence of the Black Moonstone at the centre of the Dark Rift. So, okay, you know what? I lied to you. I said when we were in the Dark Rift, Black Moonstones were never going to be brought up again. Fair enough, they're brought up one more time related to an upside down island. Okay, that's all we need from, yes, Yafutoma, so time to mosey to the east and get back to Attaka, the same route the Valorans went. Okay, one short flight later and yes, we're now located due west of Ixa'ness. So, straight through here and... there we go, destination number 1, we're nipping back to Attaka. Because you may recall last time we were passing by, Hans on the boat over here said, oh, I would love to join your crew, but I'm not quite done studying yet, and now we've got the Blue Moon Crystal in return from Yafutoma, oh, Hans has got some good news for us. Mr. Vise, I finished with my job as a factory technician. I'm ready to join the crew of the Delphinus like we agreed, so, Alright, Hans, welcome aboard. Because just as he promised, Hans has joined our crew as our brand new engineer. Meaning finally, we've got a full cocking crew. Though to be honest, yes, Hans's ability is, not spectacular. It's a passive, which is nice, but, yeah. It boosts magic defense. You are not often shot by magic spells, so, yeah. I'm not sure he's necessarily going to be our engineer for that long. And okay, I can't put this off any longer. While we're on Attaka, there's one more thing we need to take care of, too. The ship that I cowardly backed away from the last time we saw it. The Ixa'ness demons, and, okay, bloody hell, can this fight be a bit of a nightmare. It's not just that they, have tons of health and hit bloody hard. The Ixa'ness demons also play a lot with status conditions. Messing up your team and buffing their own. So, before we go into this fight, there's one more tool I want to add to the arsenal. Here we go, Athena. So right now, yeah, she can remove negative conditions from all allies on the field. And that's great, we might well be using that in the coming fight. But on top of that, she can also get rid of beneficial effects off the enemy team. So, yeah, for only 2 moonberries, we're gonna give her that. Lovely. Lunar Winds, let's go. And with that done, in we go because, okay, there is a very, very real chance I'm gonna lose this fight. Like, I have lost this fight many times in the past. That's why I waited till we came back from Yafutoma. And even then, this one's a scary one. So what's this? I've never seen a ship like this before. And I wonder if there are men aboard this ship. Should we attack it as usual? I'm sure someone will come out then. And alright, no need to attack, ladies. We are coming out to say hello. And straight away it would appear we've taken these ladies by surprise a bit.
No!
And oh my indeed yells Pera, because in fact, they're rather bloody happy to see us. He's actually kinda cute. We haven't caught one this cute in a long while. Maybe today's our lucky day, but what's with the eye patch? He's got no fashion sense at all. So, oh, I'm gonna make you regret saying that. My eye patch is awesome. And okay, Vice does not seem delighted by all the attention he's suddenly getting. The lad's already got 2 girlfriends aboard his boat. He doesn't need any more. He's fine. Oh, and at this point, the Ixa'ness demons are just looking to start trouble. Who are these 2 ugly girls? They're starting to get on my nerves. They're probably just jealous because we're so much younger and prettier. That's why I hate old hags like them, and, oh, Pera, you've cocky gone and done it now. So, say hello to the Ixa'ness demons, and, as you probably expect from the intro, there's gonna be 3 of them. So yes, this is a bit of a complicated fight where there's a lot going on. Say, for example, yes, as long as all of them are alive, they can do a ridiculously powerful special move. So, priority number 1 is taking out one of them. Like, it kinda doesn't matter which, just as long as one of them goes down, they're significantly less dangerous. Which to my mind means, yes, I want to get Pirate's Wrath off next turn. Like, 1 Pirate's Wrath with a powered up Vise might be enough to take out one of them in 1 hit. Which would, be a really, really good start. As for my target, that's debatable because, yeah, as you'd expect, being on the front with the spear there, Tara's their main attacker. She hits bloody hard, but it's Lyra who's their healer. So for the time being, yeah, Vise, you just launch a normal attack on them. They're all green coloured, being, from Attaka and whatnot, so red or yellow weapons, they'll work just fine. Ika, you can use the Glyph of Might on Vise, which would be brilliant. Fina, I mean, honestly, given your defenses are so poor, you should probably Glyph of Might on yourself, like, just for the defensive bonuses. And Enrique, just focus, so, okay. I'm just hoping they don't do their mega ability on turn 1. Because otherwise, this could be good. Regular attack, that's good. 500 damage and not too dangerous, though. Okay, welcome to the Ixa'ness demons. They're all about cocking status conditions. So, straight away, Enrique's asleep. Meaning, he's not going to cocking focus. Still, Vice has managed to, yes, get charged up, which is good. Fina is charged up too, so, right, defensively at least, she's now a fair whack tougher. That's good, that's really, really good. We get 1 attack in. Right, nearly 1,000 damage, not bad. She's using a quicker, so, right. They're now speeding up a bit, and, that's worrying, because now they're probably all going to be faster than me next turn. So, seriously, these ladies can be very worrying. Still, bare minimum, that was a miss there, so that's good. And even though Enrique's asleep, okay. We've got just enough to get off the Pirate's Wrath. So, I'm really hoping we can make this happen immediately, because I've not got enough special left to, do Justice Shield, not that, Enrique's awake or anything, or Delta Shield either. So, if they start doing magic, that could be a problem. Honestly, for the time being, yeah, just start focusing, though. Okay. Fina. We've probably got a few more boxes you could crack out, potentially. I tell you what, we've never used it, but we do have a Slipara box to, maybe put them to sleep. So, you know what? Give it a go. So, another 500 damage. Puts her to sleep too. Okay, it's not Voice. Voice isn't asleep. That's good. And here we go. Their mage has now not just put, speed on them. She's also put the, attack and defense bonuses. So, I'm really hoping Voice can kill anyway. Because, with Incremus, that means she does have more physical defense. So, okay. Voice, I'm really needing you to make this happen right now. I want their principal mage taken off the field. Because once she's gone, I'll be feeling much, much better. And down she goes. Good. Good, good, good. That means they now can't use their most powerful ability. That is positive, though, do bear in mind, like, half my team is currently cocking asleep. As for their team, obviously their team's not asleep, dear oh flippin' dear. Okay, their minimum, we made a really, really good start here. And I'm gonna say, oh, you know what, this is cocking perfect. Vise, you go for Tara, their main attacker, who keeps, like, putting everyone to sleep. Fina, you can now use... oh, flippin' Lunar Winds can get rid of her beneficial effects. Perfect timing. Fina, crack that out, knock away their improved speed and improved attack. Though first and naturally, oh dear. Please don't put Vice to sleep. It'll be very annoying if Vice... Never mind, the entire team apart from Fina is now asleep. And you're going to use Drill Nos, so right, you're trying to depower the entire team, which is very annoying, but whatever, it might well miss. Complete miss. Good. Good, good, good. And Fina is still around to use the Lunar Winds. I do enjoy that Cupel becomes massive in order to, like, make all of our enemies weaker by literally blowing away their benefits. That's great. So, right. They're no longer fast. That's good. My team's still asleep, which is not so good. So, okay. They will wake up by themselves, but, okay. Fina. We also need to, get all the bad stuff off of my team, because sleep is a bad thing. So, here we go. Lunar Cleansing, though there's a very good chance they're going to put Fina to sleep before she can cast this, which would be very never cocking mind. Well done, Fina. Good job getting in first there. So, right. This is actually going pretty much as well as you could hope for. Like, my team is looking good. One of them is down. Mag-cocking-nificent. And... okay, more attacks. That's probably going to be straight back to sleep. Yes, that's fine. Because, most of the team is back awake at this point. Here we go. One attack on Fina. And that is going to cause nothing on this occasion. Good. And perfect cocking timing. Vice is ready for the next Pirate's Wrath. So, right, Tara, you keep putting us to sleep. That's not okay. You need to, like, stop that. Fina, how about you, wake up Ica with a crystal on this occasion. And Enrique, you just start poking Pera, please. And here we go, one crit, which unfortunately, because it's Tara, might put Vice to sleep. Meaning I don't get in my cocking Pirate's Wrath, dear oh flippin' dear. Still, bare minimum, we are, like, wearing them down. Now they can't use their principal ability. Like, where all three of them join forces for one mega attack. We're in a much safer shape than we were previously. But this fight is no cocking joke. Down we go for another attack there to Ica. Lovely. Road to cocking 37 spirit, because I literally can't cocking spend it. Right, Ica, I need you to drop some healing on the whole team. So, Sacrum for everybody. Good, 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 good. Fina, I really seriously need Vise awake. It's very important Vise cocking wakes up. And you know what? Now I think about it. Is Enrique still using a sword that can put enemies to sleep? Because I think he might be, actually. So, you know what? Let's see what we can do. And bloody hell, you are getting a lot of cocky crits. So, okay, that is... keeps putting people to sleep. Bloody Tara. We need to get Tara off the cocking fields. So it sure is bloody convenient that, yes, Fina has now got Vise back up and about. Though, okay. One attack there on 2 Ica. Nothing too dramatic. But, okay. I wasn't planning to, like, you know, show this off right now. But, you may notice that something new has appeared on the end of my command bar over on the left. Because when your spirit meter is maxed out, 2 new options appear. And this only becomes available after you get the Delphinus, but then the game never tells you about it. It's like, maybe not really a secret, but it's only something where, you know, you can complete the entire game without ever knowing it's there. I can spend my entire cocking spirit bar on one single attack called the Blue Rogues, which is basically me summoning my entire active crew to come and contribute to the fight. Some crew members will attack my enemies and do damage, others will do healing to my team, and you know what? Screw it. Why not? Bring on the Blue Rogues. I've put together a full crew. It's time to let them help out with the fighting, damn it.
Blue Rogues, attack!
And here we go. Everyone moves in step by step. Lawrence attacks. We've got our gunner firing in cannons. We've just got, you know, our brand new builder just tossing in bits and pieces. There's Ryukan. He's just forged a brand new katana. Marco's just, you know, here. And like, I don't know, he just tossed the yellow Moonitors. Our dog is fantastic and woofing at our enemies. There's Pinta. He's got a cocking spanner. Just... this is so dumb, and I love it. It's just amazing. So, basically, yes, if you're seeing blue, it means they're doing damage. If you're seeing pink, it means they're healing my team. Here comes Osman as well, just, you know, tossing money around. So, there we go. There's Urala, bringing me a nice meal to help with, you know, the healing, mid-fight and whatnot. And... put it all together, there is a gigantic explosion. Those guys take a 3,000 odd damage each. We get 2,000 healing back. Though, yes, that curiously doesn't wake up Enrique. And speaking of which, you know what's extra fun? That's one of 2 attacks you can access when your spirit meter's full. But we can't see the other one because Enrique's currently asleep. It needs all 4 crew members to be, you know, alive and awake and whatnot. So, yeah, there's one more ludicrous mega attack to see down the line. Still, if we're lucky on this occasion, yeah, let's try and get Tara off the fields. Although thinking about it, hang on, John. She's putting you to sleep using irregular attacks. Meaning if I just use Skull Shield, she literally can't touch me. Here we go, activate Skull Shield, and... I'd never thought about this before, but this is cocky genius. This means she can't put me to sleep anymore, so... never mind, she 100% can. It turns out, yes, that doesn't do damage, but the sleep works anyway, so... right, bloody hell. These ladies, they are troublesome. Okay, but now Enrique is awake, we should be able to, yeah, finish off Tara this turn. For the simple reason that, yes, if we just use Royal Blade... and also Cutlass Fury on Tara, only one of my team can be put to sleep. And if we're lucky, right, here comes a crit onto Fina, but she's okay. Like, you know, she's going to be put to sleep, but she's basically okay. And meanwhile, right, the other member is using Silence. So, right, that's fine. Enrique, we do not care about that. And, okay, thanks to that, we might be able to finish this right now, because now, yes, Enrique will use his attack on one of them, and Vise will attack the other, meaning... okay, you can see what I mean about this lot. They are bloody nasty. But regardless, I think, yeah, we're doing pretty well here. This is going to be a very nice victory for us. I say victory, Enrique is so cocky and flimsy, he couldn't finish off Pera. So that's just bloody embarrassing for you, isn't it? Still, here we go with one last Cutlass Fury. Okay, the Ixa'ness demons have been defeated. So, giant pile of XP, Vice hits level 36, mega magnificent. And yes, in terms of the rewards, okay, most of that we've seen before, but Tropica, that's new. Oh yeah, Ika's looking very cocky smug on this occasion, so right, now we've beaten you up, you have to promise not to do any more cocky kidnapping, alright? I want your word on that, okay? Defeat is defeat, you won fair and square, so we promise we'll behave. But finding a good and strong man to marry is one of the traditions of the Ixa'ness warriors. One day, we all hope to find a man like you. So, okay, now they're not planning to kidnap Vice, he's much happier about this, so, okay, best of luck to you. He doesn't seem like, particularly interested. As I say, he's already got 2 girlfriends travelling around with him, he doesn't need any more. Here we go, Tropica, a very rare fruit found in Attaka that increases an ally's max hit points by 200. So, yeah, a very, very nice way of, bolstering the defences of a team member of your choosing. And naturally, that's going straight to Fina, because, yeah, she most definitely gets the most benefit out of that. And you know what? Given, my crew just contributed quite a lot to that last fight, how about we expand them a bit further? Because yes, you may recall, we made a promise to an old sailor over in Esperanza. So, given we, successfully crossed the Dark Rift and made it to Yafutoma, etc, etc, how about we mosey back in that direction? Here we go, Don, my old friends. Vice, it's you. You actually made it through the Dark Rift. Yes, I did, and I saw everything that was beyond it too. And you really know how to rub it in, don't you? You know how much I wanted to see what was on the other side. And Don, it's not too late. How about you come and join my crew, buddy? And there we go, our second helmsman. And I will say straight away, Don is to my mind vastly better than Lawrence. Lawrence boosts, yes, your ship's quick. Don boosts its chance to dodge, and dodge is just so much better. Because, if we need quick, we can boost that with various items so easily. But dodge, that is way hard to come by. And before we leave, by the way, there's one other person we need to speak to because, yes, rather bafflingly, right here in Esperanza, a town that, aside from Don, you have no reason to ever come back to, yes, there's the beginning of possibly the most complicated subquest in the entire cocky game. And it starts right here in this room if you speak to this here bartender. Many years ago, I eloped and came here with a sailor that I'd fallen in love with. But he found another woman and ran off with her. I can't believe how foolish I was to trust him. But I've accepted my fate. It's not myself I'm worried about. It's my mother. I left her behind in Maramba. If you ever have a chance to stop by Maramba, could you visit the Cabal's skewer shop? I wanted to forgive her foolish daughter, and I wanted to know that not a day has passed that I haven't thought of her. So okay. A fairly simple request, but as I say, yeah, there's a lot more to it than that. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going back to, Crescent Island to figure out what's been going on there while we've been away, so Maramba is pretty much en route. How about we, go in and kick off this little submission? Not least as, there's a couple of other reasons I want to visit Maramba too. Number one, we are owed a very, very big pile of money from the Sailors Guild. Number one, 8 grand for defeating the Ixa'ness demons. And that's before we get into, all of the cocky discoveries we've been coming across since we were last here. Bloody hell, that got us up to, yes, nearly 120,000 gold. Oh, and better, I've received yet another cocky black spot, so, right, at some point we need to go and visit Piastol again. Still, for the time being, right, as I was saying, stuff to do in Maramba. Number one, bloody hell, I want to buy some apple wax. Just, honestly, give me, 50 of them. That's fine. Right, mosey up to town. There's more to do yet. I was just saying, yes, we're running low on a glyph of might, and those are incredibly useful, so as we're currently, like, swimming in money and whatnot, once again, let's just buy enough to, like, get through the rest of the game or whatnot. And just next door, right, we were looking for a skewer shop, so this here looks about right to me, so hello there, madam. By any chance, do you have, yes, a mysterious long-lost daughter? My daughter, she's still alive. Well, good for her, not that it means anything to me anymore. She doesn't expect me to forgive her and take her back now, does she? And, oh dear. It would appear that, yes, the mama holds a bit of a grudge for her running away. She's a stupid girl, she's my daughter no more, leave my shop. So, okay, that could have gone better. Well, at some point, maybe, yes, we should nip back to Esperanza and check in with the tavern keeper, even though for now at least it's not particularly good news. But, okay, there's one last thing we need to do here. And bloody hell is this one easy to miss, because, okay, it is very, very obscure. Just, take the lovely Velociraptor camel over to the far side of town, where we once ran into, the disguised Belisa. But instead, on this occasion, we're going next door. And you, I have seen your face in my dreams. It was a dream in which someone holding a Surian blade beckoned me into the sky. And would you cooking believe that's the exact sword we just picked up in Yafutoma? This isn't like, a huge surprise or anything. This is not an obscure weapon. It's literally the only sword they were selling for Vice in Yafutoma. And it is, right now, the most powerful sword you're going to have in the game. So, yeah, there's no surprise you're going to have it when you get back from Yafutoma. I cannot go against the will of the moon. I am henceforth at your service. I am Khalifa, Seer of the Red Moon. I am the most renowned fortune teller in all of Nazra. There is no future I cannot say. And there we go. She's basically just kind of, join my crew. We didn't really get a choice in it. She's just sort of decided that's what she's gonna do. And as a merchant, yeah, she's now competing for a slot with Osman. So, yes, basically, when you do big shit fights up in the sky, if you've got Osman set, you get the chance to find rare items that are very, very expensive. Khalifa, however, you find, yes, items that are not expensive, but are arguably more interesting and unique and potentially have more utility down the line. So, yeah, Osman gets you money, Khalifa gets you other stuff. So, Khalifa is being put straight in as our active crew member. And with that, we have made it home to Crescent Isle, though, yes, you may notice if you pay very close attention, a lot of stuff has changed in our absence. Those builders were definitely not just con artists who took the money and ran. Oh no, Crescent Isle is now a lot more cocky interesting. And on top of that, this is only phase 1. There's a lot we can do to personalise Crescent Island to our liking, and a lot that the island can offer us in return. So, how about, as we hover very nearby to our brand new base, we call it a part there. But next time, we are jumping straight in to our brand new home, and I love Crescent Isle so very, very much. There is a lot this island can do for us. So, yes indeed, that's what we'll be kicking off with next time. Hopefully, you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Skies of Arcadia. Thank you very much, and goodbye. If we just hide the bodies, nobody needs to know about this. Yes! My stupid plan has worked! It turns out I'm a genius! The giant rad scorpion is not gone! Oh, hang on, there's more yet, though. I'm still being very shocked. Guys, where's the NCR? Nobody needs to know.